All right. Well, let's see. We're back in career mode. This will be day 4. Looks like we're going to finish up our commercial private license or commercial pilot's license, and we'll end up starting to make some money, I suppose. So let's do this. All right. This training session is all about the basics of dead reckoning, a popular navigation method relying on estimating the position of an aircraft based on its previous position, direction, and speed. Hmm. This is the same mission from the same. This is the same mission actually from 2020. Learn more about this method when en route to Munns Park Golf Course. In this tutorial, you will start from a known location at a safe altitude. From a heading of 42 degrees toward your next waypoint, Munns Park Golf Course, start the stopwatch in the navlog. Climb to 8,000 feet. Maintain your heading and altitude. Reach Munns Park Golf Course. Don't forget to log your time at each waypoint to keep track of your ETE. Repeat the operation from waypoint to waypoint to follow the planned route and reach any destination. So I've got a question. Is it route or is it route? We're going to go colon dark. All my switches are off on my flight yoke. I have a honeycomb flight yoke. Oh, dear. Huh, huh. Whoa. Alright. It's good to me. Hmm. Took me an extra minute to get here. It's weird. Wonder why. No, no, no. Hmm. Mysteries. Maintain requested altitudes. I still got an A though. Landmark navigation. Yeah, there's a highway. Yeah, I remember this part too. Using landmarks and distinctive geographical features is a great way of orienting yourself while flying VFR. Airports, roads, and rivers are commonly used to confirm one's position while en route in a navigation. We'll start this tutorial where we left off, above Munns Park Golf Course. have to maintain an altitude of 8,000 feet throughout the flight. Find the highway, follow it on the way to Flagstaff Airport, reach Flagstaff Airport. It's worth remembering that it's only safe to fly VFR when visual contact can be established on both landmarks and the horizon line. Okay.
Alright, we're currently at 8,000 feet, approximately 30 seconds out from Munns Park Golf Club. While we fly over it, let's talk about landmark navigation. One of the easier methods of navigation involves following identifiable landmarks, like highways. And it just so happens we have one below us. Do you see the highway on your left? That highway leads all the way to Flagstaff. Let's follow it, and we should reach Flagstaff Airport in 6 to 7 minutes. To make sure we don't miss it, reset your stopwatch here and start again. Flagstaff Airport's altitude is around 7,000 feet. Unlike in Sedona, the traffic pattern altitude there is standard. This means its altitude is 1,000 feet above the airport, which works out to 8,000 feet. We need to fly over the airport before entering the traffic pattern. Since we don't want to interfere with other aircraft already in the traffic pattern, let's fly at least 500 feet above pattern altitude. So, let's climb to 8,500 feet on the way. Keep it at full power while you're climbing. Maintain 8,500 feet until we reach the airport. Set RPM at 2,300.
Actually one of the easier ones is I can follow a highway. minute behind. I see the airport from here. See it up there? That's it right there.
Flagstaff Airport on the right side of the highway. Excellent landmark navigation.
Alright. ZC-ish. Oh, see? I'm not good at the maintaining requested altitudes nonsense. They really grade you harshly on that. Gracious. Okay, arrival. VFR procedures. Final part of any navigation flight is arriving at your destination. This is the final lesson before your first solo navigation flight. We will learn how to approach and integrate the traffic pattern of an uncontrolled airport.
Flagstaff Airport is right in front of us, and we're currently at 8,500 feet. That's 500 feet above the standard traffic pattern. It's a good altitude to avoid interfering with aircraft already in the pattern. Proceed above the terrain, making sure you maintain our current altitude. We're going to land on runway 21, coming from the right to the left. We'll be following a left-hand traffic pattern, as we did in Sedona. Ready? Reduce speed to 80 knots and start a turn to the left toward a 120-degree heading.
120 degrees to the left. That's a pretty sharp turn. Where's my left-hand turn signal?
As we pass over the runway again, start descending to 8,000 feet, still maintaining 80
Oh,
knots.
now you want me to set. Fine.
You'll enter the pattern in the middle of the downwind leg for runway 21.
80 knots. 8,000 feet. I'm going downhill and you want me to maintain 80 knots? Guess I got that going for me. Alright, I'm leveling out. Okay, that's good so far.
We've got clearance to enter the downwind leg and land on runway 21. Keep your attitude, then follow the standard pattern. Extend 10 degrees of flaps. Complete the traffic pattern until landing as you learned previously.
Seem to be doing okay. Left turn signal. Oh, that's not final.
500.
It took too long to turn. Yeah, I'm just going to reduce throttle to 0. There we go. Pick up enough speed to land, I think, here. Throttle 0. I'm still picking up speed. I think I'm good. Get to the flare. All in all, that's not bad.
Good integration. But something tells me you can do even better.
Now what? Okay. Complete the base leg. I did complete the base leg, but I need to turn quicker, I think. Alrighty. I think I need a pen, because I'm not going to remember any of this crap. Well, I'll just do it this way. Alright, so time to show us what you got. You'll be departing from Flagstaff, handling every navigational step on your way back to Sedona. You are free to choose your VFR navigation method of choice to get to your destination. How about a direct VFR heading? Time to show us what you can do on your own. You'll be departing from Flagstaff Airport, handling every navigational step on your way back. You're free to choose your VFR navigation method of choice to get to your destination. To complete your first solo navigation flight, you will have to take off, reach a safe altitude of 8,500 feet, fly over the runway to start your navigation. Choose whatever method of navigation you're confident with to reach Munns Park Golf Course, Dead Reckoning, landmark navigation, or both. Once you reach your destination, fly over Sedona Airport at 6,500 feet to identify the active runway. Descend 6,000 feet and fly downwind of runway 21. Follow the traffic pattern and keep a speed of 65 knots during the final approach. Flare, land and brake while staying as close to you can to the runway center line. For each degree off your route over a distance of 60 nautical miles, it will result in 1 nautical mile off course. The smart camp system helps you find nearby points of interest such as airports or landports, so don't hesitate to use it. Okay. I'm pretty confident with this. In fact, I've got the route in my head. Is it route or route? Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yep.
You are going solo on a full VFR flight. From takeoff to touchdown, it's all you. You'll be departing Flagstaff Pulliam Airport, handling every navigational step on your way to Sedona. It's the return trip from your previous lessons. You will be flying over the same landmarks. You remember them? The highway, Munns Park Golf Club. Choose whatever you're confident with. Dead Reckoning, landmark navigation, or both. This is what you've trained for. Just remember everything you've learned, and most of all, enjoy the ride.
Sedona's back that way. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so it's telling me the way to go, actually. What's it doing that? I'm gonna just fly over them mountains. Is it actually telling us the way to go? The golf course? Okay, well. Okay. This wants me to go to POI. So POI is 410 at 164. KSEC is 222, 302. Okay. say 75 knots. Is that my best climbing speed? Doesn't seem like it. Well, I guess there's more than one way of climbing to 8,500 feet, right? Up, up, up. Ah, finally it is. Minutes, 10 seconds. Trim is going crazy. It's all over the place. Okay, so at about 4 minutes, this thing should be over the golf course. Okay. Reduce my cruise to 2300. There we go. Alright. Pretty okay. Wow. I'm a little off, but I mean, just bring it back a little bit. That's pretty good. All right. Theoretically, I should be reaching the golf course like any second now. That's not true. Oh, I did. I reached the golf course. Now that's the golf course. Not far from me, but this is like a minute off or more. Why? Okay, so once I get there, I'll need to turn right to 222. Go for, it looks like 4.5 minutes probably. speeding up time a little bit. Set speed to 80 knots. Now where's the airport from here? Where the honk is the airport? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Send to 6,500. That speed a little bit. Alright, descend to 6,500. Set speed to 80 knots. I'm gaining speed. Why am I gaining speed? That's the runway, then I'm going way too fast to get there. Need to descend to 6,500 feet. It's going to be fairly easy for me to reach the traffic pattern. But my speed is still... too high. So the idea here is to reach the runway center, then enter the traffic pattern. I suppose this is how you do it in real life. I wouldn't know. 6,900, 6,800. See how smoothly I can do this. I need to reduce my speed to 80 knots, but I can't do that with a downward attitude. But I still have to descend, so... Eek. Okay. Let's do that. Smooth that out a little bit. Trim's still at 16. It's into 6,000 feet now. Good gracious. I think I don't have the speed requirement because I am definitely going to lose some altitude but gain some speed here. Hold on. Send to 6,000. It's right at 120 degree heading, which is to my left, 90 degrees. But I don't think I'm far enough away from the airport to do that. Am I? Look at my instruments here. Downwind. Okay, so I need to catch the middle of downwind. Give myself a little boost. pattern. I just need to stop that. Maintain 6,080 knots. Means we need to climb a little bit. Not by much. Okay. Where am I relative? Oh, I need to be turning here in a minute. Left turn signal. Okay, now you're going to tell me to reach the base leg, which is reduce my speed, bring up my trim. Still got a good attitude. 65 feet though. 6,065 knots. There's the runway right there. I didn't maintain 65 knots though, that's for sure. Nice, easy 20-degree turn. Give me some flaps. Thank you. Give me some more flaps. Reduce my trim. That's a good glide slope right there, I think. It says it's a good glide slope. I don't know about that.
500.
I feel like I'm too high. It says it's a good glide slope though. I don't know. Oh, I'm off a little bit. Ooh-wee. It's a little bit rough. There we go. Let's slow her down a little bit. There's my exit right there. That was alright. Can't complain.
Wow, great job.
Thanks.
Some people say the sky's the limit. I say, it's just the beginning.
Ooh, can I write that on my epitaph? Yay! Land on run. Look, that was a good landing. I don't care who you are. And as they say, it's a terrible takeoff too. What's going on there? Golly. Okay, well, should I take my exam? I think I should. Let's Let's do it. 2,500 credits. Oh my gosh. You're gonna break me. Take off, climb, downwind. Okay. Final landing. Okay, so we're just basically gonna... This is all new. I can't cheat. This is all new. What's up? Okay. So the last step for becoming a professional pilot. To receive your commercial pilot's license, we'll have to complete a new check ride consisting of a cross-country flight between Van Nuys, California and Bob Hope airports in Los Angeles County. If you need further information, today's flight plan between KBNY and KBUR has already been loaded into your aircraft's glass cockpit. Proper ATC interactions are expected to be performed throughout the flight. Alright. You'll be expected to start the aircraft, taxi toward the designated runway, and stop and hold short. Line of the runway and take off once you reach speed of 55 knots. Merge into the traffic pattern by climbing upwind until you reach 1500. Fly crosswind, climbing towards the end of the traffic pattern at 2100. Follow VFR navigation. Slow down and start the final leg. Use flaps as desired on approach. Recommended approach speed is 65 knots. Land smoothly. Well, we all know how that's graded. Since this is a more advanced piloting exam, it will be graded on your aviator performance throughout the flight. Follow your flight plan. Pay special attention to your speed. Aircraft handling smoothness on takeoff and landing. Remember to ask for the right ATC clearances. Aircraft specific recommended speeds are stored in your EFB. Glass cockpit equals defining the electronic flight data displays in avionics. Replacing traditional instruments and gauges. VFR is visual flight rules. So type of navigation. KBNY and KBUR are the airport's ICAO codes. 4-letter codes used to designate aerodromes around the world. KBNY is Van Nuys. VNY, Van Nuys, yep. While KBUR is Bob Hope's. Alright. Hopefully I'll get the cheat sheet and I won't get the stinking tree in my way. Alright. Remove chocks and then cover, pitot, and static port cover. Static what? Pitot, engine, chocks, yeah, okay. Alright, I've got everything turned on already, except for that. Control-Alt-S will do my startup.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
They don't do that. That's a problem. Baker 19.
Van Nuys ground Cessna November, 43629er with Papa request taxi to the active departure to the east.
Cessna November 43629er taxi to and hold short of runway 16 are using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120. 2 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 16 are via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie Cessna 629er.
Alrighty.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna November 43629er ready at runway 16. Our departure to the east.
Cessna November 43629er altimeter 29er. 9er 2 east, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16R.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16, our Cessna 629er.
It's like, why is it doing well with ATC saying 16R, and if I say 16, it's 16 R Cessna? Crazy. Alright, here we go. And no flaps.
Cessna 629er continue for east departure.
Nice.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna November 43629er continue for east departure.
Cessna 629er leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna November 43629er frequency change. Burbank Tower Cessna November 43629er is 3 miles west 1,800 feet with Juliet to land.
Cessna November 43629er Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29er. 9er fly straight in runway 8.
Yeah.
Fly straight in runway 8 Cessna 629er.
Cessna 629er follow the Cessna Skyhawk on final. Wind 258 at 6. Clear to land runway 8.
Cleared to land runway 8 Cessna 629er.
Okay. Glide slope is good.
500.
Glide slope is still good. Oops, no it's not. No throttle. None.
Cessna 629er turn next taxiway. Cessna 629er contact ground on 123. Niner.
1-2 tree. Niner Cessna 629er. Burbank ground Cessna November. 43629er request taxi to parking.
Cessna November, 43629er taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiway Delta 7.
Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway Delta 7 Cessna 629er.
Okay, let me see what this looks like. Well, here's the problem. That's Delta 7. I can't see anything. Should have stopped short back behind here. Okay, not in the square, but behind the square, really. What lane is this up here? Don't want to follow those arrows. It's not a good idea. Hey dude, don't walk. Stop. Crazy. Oops. Stop.
performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
Yay! Look at that, I scored really high. Even my landing. Well, is it? No, it's just plane handling. Taxi pass. I don't know what my landing was. C is pass, but I got an A. Yay! Yeehaw, I'm a commercial airplane pilot now. Woohoo! Okay.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions.
Money. Okay. Multi-engine. Instrument. Really, what would I do here? If this was true, I would probably get my private, then get my instrument. Do you have to get a commercial when you're doing an actual, like if this is real life? Because this, honestly, this is an aspiration of mine to get my private license and then my commercial. Or if I don't have to get my commercial because I really don't care about flying for money. But if I do my private license, do I have to get commercial before I get any of these others? I don't think so. I do want to get the high performance endorsement for turboprop. Isn't that no turboprop's after high performance? Wow, really? Is that for real? Okay, so instrument 10,000 credits, 7,500 credits for night, 15,000 for multi-engine. Oh, just 5,000 for high performance. I'll do that. Probably 5,000 for tail wheel. I'll probably end up getting my high performance. Scoop, tail wheel, airline, jetline, heavy airliner, turbine, powered lift, rating, transport, hoist, and hook. Well, seems like the planes are more fun. Alright, so here I am. I don't think I want to repass that exam though. Okay, let's go back to HQ. So now I've got 2 specializations unlocked. Ferry flight, what is this? Alright, well, let's see what missions there are. Yay, ferry flight. Wait, you gonna put me someplace?
You're ready to take the next step. I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you can handle this, and more opportunities will come your way.
How do I change my home airport? Is it in here? No, it's not. What's this? Okay, so this is all... Like I can get multi-credits here. Like, what's the biggest payoff? Can I sort it? By payoff? 890, that looks like the biggest one. Excuse me. This is... what? 45 minutes? 45 minutes. 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes for 8:30. This 30 minutes for 8:30. This just seems excessive. 45 minutes for 8:90. Why can't I do these 8:30 missions? Taking Jennifer and her daughter above Lake Stevens. I stroll over Harbor Lake. Or Friday Harbor, okay. What's this one? So my FBO is here. So if I do 30 minutes for 8:30. See what this one looks like. KNRA to KNRA, so I'm taking off and landing at the same airport. Okay, well that's not bad. $34. Excuse me. So, ICLB, STRHT, EN0. I think these are all in like short increments. The two longest flights are EN0 and TDRP or TDP1. Like those are the longest flights. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what departure, flyer, enter the pattern. But why do you have to do this nonsense? Why can't you just turn straight into the pattern? Do these have to always be right turns to get to the pattern? I guess we'll see. I mean, is it gonna ding me if I turn left there? Maybe that's just losing altitude. Wow, he looks beautiful. Look at that guy. Okay, so I'll get XP, I'll get money. Alright. Let's see what happens. Okay, so remove. All done. Okay.
Michael, initiate boarding. Roger that.
All right. Control-Alt-S. How about I just do the startup procedure? I'll do Control-Alt-S, but that's not actually going to get me started.
All set for a nice aerial adventure pilot? Captain, please welcome aboard Jessica and one of her colleagues. She's a good friend of the club team and living nearby, so it's a bit special to take her with you. If your passengers look comfortable, you are good to depart. Let's do it.
Okay.
Kilo November Romeo Alpha Traffic Cessna November 49er Tree 6 Tree is taxiing to runway 14.
Taxi.
Hi. Thanks for taking us aboard.
Are you talking?
I'm Jessica. I'm thrilled to fly over Port Townsend with you. Our office is somewhere in this area. We hope we'll be able to say hello to the team from above.
Hey, I'm Susan, Jessica's colleague. Pleasure to meet you.
I was hoping to get some. See if the mouths were actually moving. Okay, so Alt P. I'm gonna turn mixture to full. I'm gonna do an external camera for this. This thing wants me to go right, but there's somebody to my right. What are you doing? Crazy person. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. You have rivet up. Turn right here. The last time I had to do something like this, it dinged me, or it crashed me actually. Earn this money, and that'll be the last of the flights for today. Tomorrow I'll pick this up and earn a little bit more money. I want to buy my first aircraft by the time the weekend's over. Or maybe rent my first aircraft. I don't know, we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna actually swing out here. And then act like an actual pilot. I'm stopping. Okay. Well, I guess I have to hold Alt N. Skip to takeoff then, because I didn't turn sharp enough.
Kilo November Romeo Alpha Traffic Cessna November 49er Tree 6 Tree, taking off runway 14 departure to the west.
Why am I smoking?
Special flight for me. I'm excited, but also kinda anxious. Hope that's normal.
Oops. Camera. Close this and yep, lined up. Runway 14. Here we go. Oops.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Climb to 700 feet. Won't take me long.
Remember when we used to come around here back in the days? Time flies.
Good old times. The sky is so beautiful. And beautiful doesn't really do it justice.
My gosh, what's going on with that flight? My gracious. Honestly, need to do some altitude.
Look! The Earth is unfolding before our eyes. I love it!
Relax, Jessica. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
I'm totally, wow. I'm usually more articulate, but wow.
Okay.
We'll share the pics on our socials. It's gonna blow some minds. Do you see the streets of Port Townsend over here? Awesome.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
Everything is in such sharp focus from up here. The folks on the ground have no idea what they're missing.
Well, that was uneventful.
Too bad the boss didn't want to come with us. All team buildings should feel like this. There is the airport from here. There it is. I can't wait to tell everyone back home about this.
Welcome back, aviators. Are you okay, Jessica? Ready to give it a go again?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
Great time from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
Okay, why would I not turn left onto that pattern? Why would I not do that? It's right there. Just turn left. Alright, I'm gonna follow this pattern, but I don't like it. Wow. It's too high of a pitch. You need to go 20, not 30. A little bit more. Wow, it's actually like turning correctly. What validation? Okay. So what am I gonna do? Reduce to 80, right? Bring up my trim. As it's saying, press this to announce position, but right. 10 degrees of flaps. Here we go. I can't click that. That's a problem. Now I'm ready to land.
And a buttery smooth landing for a perfect finish.
Break already. Jeez.
Kilo November Romeo Alpha Traffic Cessna November 49er Tree 6 Tree is taxiing to parking. easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool, well done.
I'm glad it was vague about my parking space. Right. That feels like wrestling sometimes. Okay, landing smoothness. They said it was buttery smooth, but that deserves a 76. Aviator performance, 85%. That's not bad. Okay, okay. Almost got S tier, bruh. See if I got a bonus. A money bonus. 790. You docked me for the mistakes? Oh, I get it. No skip bonus, 520 credits. So really I got 540 credits. And the commission, you are some kind of a shyster. Man, look at you. Hey, level 4, sweet.
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
Oh, cool. Yeehaw. Well, folks, let's see what other missions are out there. So 8:30 for 30 minutes. Flight. Was the last one? Let's see. 8:30 for 30 minutes. 8:30 for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So I wonder what the best time to credit ratio would be. Like if I wanted to maximize my profits. I don't want to spend a lot of time in the air if I can help it. I want to earn credits quicker. Let's see, let's do a calculation here. Let me see real quick. We add another. Oh, not that one. And now you're looking at the internal workings. There we go. Like that. Good. Alright, so let's see if we can pull up. Yes, there we go. Here's the calculator. I'm a cheater, so here we go. I'm a maximizer, right? 780 divided by 30 is 26 credits per minute. So that obviously is going to be less. It's the same amount of time. Oh, well, this was easy because everything's 30 minutes except for maybe these down here. 45 for 890. But if we did want to make it interesting, okay, so what's this? 45 for 890. You don't really get more. 19.7. So your best bang for your buck is going to be one of these 8:30 for 30 minutes. It says the difficulties. Oops, what did I just do? 30 minutes. Did I click on the wrong one? Never guessed 2 passengers. White Rogers. I don't see the payoff. Let's try something different. For 30 minutes. Snohomish. Wow, that looks like a really easy flight. Alright. I don't think I'm going to take another flight right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day, but thanks for watching. Appreciate ya. I guess we'll see you folk probably tomorrow around noon central. And we'll be here. Yeah, we'll have to change this to another time, but we'll be here around noon central tomorrow. So see you folks then. Thanks for flying, coming and computing, and see you later. Bye for now.